This is me, Momna Technology Wali. I am 17 years old and I am from Punjab Jalam and a co-facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. Welcome back to my channel. And today I will take a interview of ChatGPT on the topic how to deal with criticism and use it for self improvement. So let's start it. I ask some question to the ChatGPT about accordingly the topic and they will give me the answer. So let's start it. Hi ChatGPT, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going so
Okay, so my day was going super nice today. I will take your interview. Are you ready?
far? I'm excited to jump in. Just let me know the topic or any specific questions you have in mind. Ready to go.
Okay, so the topic is how to deal with criticism for self improvement.
That's a really great. I'm ready. Just go ahead with your questions, and I'll share some practical strategies and insights on how to use criticism constructively.
Okay, that's great. What is criticism?
Yeah, criticism is basically feedback or evaluation. Something it can be positive, point out strengths, or it can be negative, flaws or mistakes. It's a tool we can use to grow, but it can feel uncomfortable if we don't know how to handle it well.
Okay, that's nice. Why do people give criticism?
Yeah, that's a great point. Criticism for a lot of reasons. Sometimes to help us improve, sometimes to share a different perspective, or even because they care about the outcome. The key is to see it as a chance to learn, even if the delivery is tough.
Okay, that's nice. Why is different between positive and negative criticism?
Yeah, so positive criticism focuses on successes and what's working well. It's encouraging and helps build confidence. Negative criticism, on the other hand, mistakes or areas for improvement, and it can feel harsher, but both, if delivered well, can help us grow.
Okay, that's nice. How can criticism help us improve?
Yeah, so criticism acts like a mirror. It shows us blind spots we might miss, approach, and ultimately get better. It's like a roadmap for growth if we stay open to it.
Okay, that's great. Why is it important to listen feedback?
Yeah, listening to feedback is crucial because it helps us see things from another perspective. It gives us insights we might not have considered, and it shows us where we can grow. When we listen with an open mind, we get more opportunities to improve.
Okay, that's great. How do people usually react to criticism?
Yeah, so people respond to criticism in a lot of ways. Some get defensive or discouraged, while heart and use it as fuel to work harder. The key is staying open, pausing before reacting, and choosing to see it as a stepping stone rather than block.
Okay, that's great. How can we stay calm when receiving criticism?
Being calm is really important. You can take a deep breath, give yourself a moment before responding, and remind yourself that it's nation, not a personal attack. If you need clarification so you can fully understand what's being said.
Okay, that's great. Why should we avoid taking criticism personally?
Yeah, that's really important. When we take it personally, it can knock our confidence and make us shut down. But if we keep it objective, we can separate who we are from what we're working on. So we stay open to growth, overwhelmed by self doubt.
Okay, that's great. How can criticism help us learning new things?
Yeah, that's a great point. Criticism often highlights gaps in our knowledge or skills that we didn't realize were there. By paying attention and applying that feedback, we can learn new techniques, deepen our understanding, and ultimately expand our abilities.
Okay, that's great. What can we do if criticism feels unfair?
Yeah, that can be really tough. If it feels unfair, first take a breath off a moment, then try to get clarity. Ask for specifics or examples. If it still feels off, seek a second opinion from someone you trust so you can decide how to use it constructively.
Okay, that's great. How can we identify usually feedback?
Yeah, that's a great question. Look for feedback that's specific, constructive, and focused on behaviors or outbursts of vague opinions. Genuine feedback also aims to help you grow, so it's balanced and grounded in real observations.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, why is an open mind important when receiving criticism?
Yeah, having an open value in the feedback, even if it's uncomfortable. When we're open, we can learn, adjust, and grow. And it also keeps us from shutting down or dismissing potential opportunities for improvement.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, how can criticism improve our skills?
Yeah, definitely. So when we apply criticism, it points out exactly where we can refine our techniques or knowledge. Skill differently, seeking more training, or adjusting our approach, we get better. Over time, those improvements stack up, and we become more skilled and confident in what we do.
Okay, that's great. What role does self confidence play in handling criticism?
Yeah, self confidence is really important because it acts like a we trust ourselves. We don't see criticism as a personal attack. Instead, we can accept it, learn, and stay motivated without doubting our self worth.
Okay, that's nice. How can we turn criticism into a learning opportunities?
Yeah, so to reflect on the feedback without judgment. Identify points you can act on, set small goals to improve, and track your progress. Over time, this intentional practice turns criticism into a growth tool, helping you continually develop.
Okay, that's nice. Why is it important to reflect on feedback?
Yeah, it's important because reflection helps us process what was said, separate emotion from facts, and really extract the useful lessons. When we reflect, we can adjust our mind, plan for improvement, and stay focused on long term growth.
Okay, that's great. How can criticism help us grow personally?
Yeah, that's a really powerful aspect. So when we embrace criticism, we become more self aware, which helps us understand strengths and where we can improve. Over time, that self awareness boosts our emotional consciousness and we become more resilient, adaptable, and confident in all areas of life.
Okay, that. Why are some healthy way to respond to criticism?
Yeah, so healthy ways include things like pausing before reacting, asking for clarification if needed, and staying curious rather than defensive. You can thank the person for their input, reflect privately, and keeping a balanced mindset helps you go without spiraling.
Okay, that's nice. How can we separate emotional from feedback?
Yeah, yeah, that's really important. So pause and remind yourself the feedback is about your work or actions, not your worth as a person. Take a step back, breathe, and focus on the concrete points so you can stay calm and keep perspective.
Okay, that's great and amazing. Now tell me, why is self improving a good lifelong process?
Yeah, that's a fantastic mindset to have. Self improvement keeps us engaged with life. It means we're always learning, adapting, and expanding our potential. So it keeps us
O-
evolving, helps us stay resilient, and ensures we never stop better versions of ourselves.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, what mistakes should we avoid when receiving criticism?
Yeah, absolutely. So one big mistake being defensively. That shuts down the chance to learn. Ignoring feedback completely or dismissing it as unimportant. And also, we should avoid generalizing. If the feedback is specific, focus on that instead of taking it as a global failure.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, how can we use criticism to become better leader or team member?
That's a great application. So, as a leader or team member, when you take criticism constructively, you model openness. You show your team that feedback is a tool for growth. Then you apply those lessons, communicate openly, and create a culture where everyone feels safe to learn and improve.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for giving your special time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Very welcome. I'm really glad we could have this conversation. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk soon. Allah Hafiz.
Also, thank you as soon as possible. So, take care.